Hello, everybody! I'm Arglefump, the Nancy Drew dude. This is the 2019 Nancy Drew Games Mega Marathon, where I'm playing all of the Nancy Drew games! And this is game number 18, The Phantom of Venice! This is kind of a cool game. Nancy was hired basically to be a top secret government spy in Italy,
Hi,
which
I'm
is
Nancy
cool.
Drew. This is my center of operations, my desk.
So she's going to explain the case right
Thanks
now.
to Prudence Rutherford, the wealthy socialite whose necklace I helped recover while solving that scarlet hand case a while back, I'm on my way to Venice, Italy. Apparently, someone there has been dressing up in a mask and cape and stealing valuable pieces of art. The news media call him the Phantom, not only because of the way he dresses, but because he leaves behind so few clues. Prudence, who loves Venice and belongs to an organization dedicated to preserving the city's art, is outraged the thief hasn't been caught yet. So she talks someone she knows at the
And we're going to be living with Margarita. So basically, yeah, Nancy's going to stop the Phantom, and she's working as a spy for the Italian government. It's pretty awesome. It just starts with creepy music while Nancy looks at scenery.
Let me out of here! Hey! Open the door! Oh no! Well, Nancy, things are not looking good. What the heck happened? This case started out so well. I mean, what could be better than waking up in Venice, Italy?
Several days earlier, Nancy woke up in Venice, Italy. And it was wonderful. She's here in Venice. Let's see, yeah, this is her bedroom. I believe we want to call Prudence Rutherford right away. What's Prudence's phone number? Prudence's phone number is here. Prudence Rutherford, the extremely wealthy socialite who wanted Nancy Drew here to solve the case, she has returned! Yes, her final appearance.
Hello, Margarita.
Hello?
What is it now?
Hello, Miss Rutherford. This is...
I know who this is. It says so right on my phone. But if you're calling because yet another thingamajiggy has supposed to woozy-wats it there in the casa, you might as well hang up right now. The kindness coast is yours, and much as it torments me to see her maimed by all your penny-pinching posturing, I'll not give you one more cent for repairs, not a one!
But this isn't Margarita. It's Nancy Drew.
Nonsense! If you were Nancy Drew, my phone would say Nancy Drew, but it doesn't. It says Margarita Faubourg just as clear as day, and my phone is never, ever wrong about such things. It's a true miracle of modern science.
It says Margarita Faubourg because I'm calling from the Canas Costa. It's not really a miracle, Miss Rutherford. It's just caller ID.
Caller ID is a miracle, Nancy.
Enough, Margarita. I insist you drop this silly ruse right now. And whatever have you done with that wonderful Italian accent of yours? I dare say it was your most charming feature. Now you sound like a common American teenager. Would you stop waving your arms like that? It's enormously distracting. I really must go. My assistant appears to be having some sort of conniption. Say again? Really? Oh. Nancy?
Yes, Miss Rutherford, it's me, Nancy Drew. You asked me to call you when I got to Venice and was all...
I'm sorry, this is simply too disconcerting to have this caller ID screen on my phone say you're Margarita, and to have you say you're Nancy. Is there nothing can be done? This is intolerable. Ah. My assistant covered the display with a kerchief. A clean one, I hope. So, how goes the case? Captain Brassica said he was going to send you a parcel. Has it arrived?
Actually, I'm not sure. I haven't checked yet.
You really must get to work, Nancy. As the chairwoman of the Society for the Protection and Renovation of Venetian Antiquities and Culture, I am outraged at these thefts of Venice's most cherished treasures. I talked you up quite a bit, you know. Both the GDIF and the local gendarmerie are expecting great things from you. As am I. No one wants this phantom scoundrel captured more than I do.
I'm flattered, Miss Rutherford, and I'll do my best. But it's not like I'm a superhero or anything. Like I told you, I just like solving mysteries.
Just see that you solve this one in a timely fashion, dear. We leave on a cruise in 2 weeks, and I shan't be able to enjoy a second of it until I know all those stolen works of art have been recovered.
I'll let you get back to whatever it is you're doing.
As it happens, I'm writing my memoirs. They shall be called The Principles of Prudence. Unfortunately, this has necessitated my hiring an assistant. You really must stop thinking bad thoughts about Ginger. Yes, you are. Just look how she's shaking. The other day, poor Ginger mistook the shapeless lump of leather my assistant called her purse for a doggy toy and ripped it to shreds. She's still a bit perturbed. Although, believe you me, Ginger did her a massive favor. Anyway, if you ever cannot reach me, it means we are hard at work. Bonne chance.
Well, that's Prudence Rutherford. She's the one who got Nancy this job. It's so good to hear that she's doing well with her second house in Venice. She apparently no longer owns this house, but she loves this place, and she's the one who got Nancy the job. And we can dress up Nancy in crazy clothes in this game. We have to buy the clothes, though.
What should I wear?
Well, we could have her wear a little... Yeah, let's have her wear that. And yeah, she doesn't have that many outfits. We can wear a hat. That is a terrible hat. That's not what you should wear when you're in Venice. Oh, and Nancy's got, what do you call it? Bobby pins. Bobby pins. So the package is outside, but when we try to go outside, we meet another character. So let's actually talk to this character. It's Colin!
Hello, you must be the American Margarita mentioned.
That is, if you try to go outside, Colin will interrupt you.
I'm Colin Baxter.
I'm Nancy Drew.
If you're looking for Margarita, she's up on the Altana, the rooftop garden.
Where are you from?
Oxford, England. At least, that's where I was born. I live here now and intend to do so for a very long while. Although I say that with no small amount of guilt.
Why do you feel guilty?
People like me and Helena are the reason true Venetians are slowly going extinct. We foreigners come to Venice, fall in love with her, and wind up staying. High demand for food and housing results in high prices, which in many cases means the people who were born here have to leave because they can no longer afford to live here. If I could be granted one wish, it would be to have been born here. That way I would feel entitled to live here, and I would know how to speak Italian.
You don't speak Italian?
Much as it shames me to admit it, no. Languages don't come easily to me. And since I am able to do what I do without knowing Italian, I'm a mosaicist. Right now I'm restoring this 14th century mosaic, which means, without getting overly technical, I'm cleaning the tesserae that remain in place, repairing those that have been damaged, and replacing those that are missing with new ones custom crafted to match.
Have to wonder if he knows Nigel. Nigel from, Nancy Drew, Curse of Blackmore Manor. How do you do? I'm Nigel Mukherjee. So once again we have an English expert.
Is Margarita paying you to do this?
She is indeed. As little as possible, of course, but just between you and me, I do this for free. You know, I have some slides of various tesserae. Not only are they enormously informative, but they're also quite beautiful. Would you like to see them?
Yeah, it's funny. It's like, without getting overly technical, and then he proceeds to get overly technical. I had no idea what he was saying.
No, thank you.
Oh, I see. You're no more interested in my artistic endeavors than is anyone else around here. I'm just some sort of handyman to all of you, aren't I? Well, far be it from me to take up any more of your time.
No, I don't think that at all. I just meant maybe I could see your slides later. But if this is a good time for you, I can look at them now. I'd love to, in fact.
Really?
Really.
Marvelous. Here we go.
Nancy's just being
Almost
polite.
looks like an emerald, doesn't it?
Nancy, you're just being too polite for your own good. He's making you look
What a beauty.
at tiles that go on mosaics. That's basically it.
Wonderful jade color.
wonderful jade color. It's like, it's just supposed to be a
The
colored
color is
piece of
simply
rock.
unparalleled.
I noticed most of these have cracks in the middle.
Blue never looked so exquisite.
That's the best shade of blue I've ever seen.
This one takes my breath away.
I can't breathe!
What a yummy shade of yellow.
It's so delicious I could just eat that tile. Oh,
Such a
jeez, I
delicate
ate it. Oh,
hue.
oh, now I'm coughing up.
Green may just be my favorite color.
No, that's why you're wearing a green shirt, right?
I think I've
Sweater.
seen that.
He's wearing a sweater.
Very well. I thought I had at long last found a kindred spirit, someone who shared my passion for beauty, for art, but you apparently are like everyone else, interested only in what something is worth instead of what it offers the soul.
No, please. I'd stay, but I really do need to be somewhere. Believe me, I think what you're doing is fascinating, and you obviously really know your stuff. In fact, that figurine in front of you, I've been dying to ask you about it. It's exquisite.
What, this statuette? Yes, it is exquisite. It's an example of late Etruscan bronze work, no doubt cast some 2200 years ago. I'm not sure how Margarita came to own it, but she's very fortunate. It's almost impossible to find bronzetti of this quality outside a museum. You see, after they conquered the Etruscans, the ancient Romans melted down thousands upon thousands of statues like this just so they could make coins.
Interesting. Shoot, I wish I had time to hear more.
No, you go on. We can talk more later. Oh, a parcel was just delivered for you. It's by the door.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we avoided Colin's angry temper tantrum. And when we go outside, we meet Nancy's roommate.
Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. Here, I'll get those.
Oh, she has a letter to Hildegard Killian.
You must be my newly arrived roommate. I'm Helena Burke.
I'm Nancy Drew. Sorry for all the commotion when I came in last night. My plane got in 3 hours late.
No need to worry about waking me up. I can sleep through almost anything. Well, I'm sure you have things to do and places to go, so I won't keep you. Oh, by the way, there's a parcel for you in the entryway. Ciao.
So by entryway, she means right over here. Here's the parcel. Dear Miss Drew, here's your bank card. And the Phantom of Venice. The Phantom struck again! It stole this valuable chalice! It's very terrible. Very, very terrible. So let's see. We're going to get our card set up because it's not really a card, it's part of our top secret spy assignment. I told you Nancy's a spy. So we go all the way to Piazza San Marco. Oh, and I need to buy this? Nancy has money in this game. Although €5 for bird seed is ridiculous. Very ridiculous.
I need a card.
So, here are my instructions. Instructions! I need to spy on the main suspect. The main suspect, he lives in the Argon building, which is really close to my spot. So whenever he's inside his office, I will, my PDA will flash telling me he's in his office, and then I'll use my spy binoculars to spy on him. So this is Antonio. This is what he looks like. Antonio Demilius Fango. So these are the glasses and the PDA. And there we go.
This kiosk could come in handy if I ever need any reference books.
Let's see, I know I can buy some stuff here, but maybe not yet. Yeah, I guess maybe not yet. Okay, well, I'll come back to you later and buy cool stuff from you. Don't you worry. Yeah, so that was about, what, $6 for birdseed? If you choose not to spy on him, the game just doesn't proceed. That's what happens. So he lives here. We're not actually going to go there. We're going back to the car. Actually, you know what? We're going there. Changed my mind. I think if we go there, we can see that his office is locked. And that will let me get the bobby pins from Nancy's bedroom.
Looks like I'm going to have to pick this lock somehow.
Yep. So now Nancy can get those bobby pins. So let's go up the stairs.
That's my pager. Antonio Fongo is in his office. Time to go to work.
I'll get those bobby pins, and then I'll very, very quickly go upstairs. So the bobby pins were here. I just want to grab them before I forget. And Helena's going to be hanging out here for the rest of the game. I think we have to talk to Margarita first.
Buongiorno. And again, welcome to Carnas Costa. I see you finally decided to get up.
Actually, I've been up for a while.
Good for you. I got up, showered, and came straight up here. If it's daytime and it's sunny, no matter the time of year, this is where you will find me. They say the sun gives you wrinkles and worse. And that may be true, but it also makes you tan. To me, to be tan is good. Your accommodations, they are to your liking?
Actually, the room is a little more quaint than I thought it would be.
All of Venezia is quaint. Must get used to it. Most tourists think that its decaying walls are what gives the city its charm. You do not mind having a roommate?
It's very charming when it looks like the walls are about to fall in on you. I love it.
Well, sort of, but at least she doesn't snore.
I warned Prudence that you would have to share a room, but she said you had to come to Venezia this week and you had to stay here. And as we both know, what Prudence wants, Prudence gets. Have you gone outside the car yet?
Yes, in fact, I have.
Just do not forget to take your key and lock the front door whenever you leave. This is not the Palazzo Grassi, but I do have several valuable pieces of art. And with Il Fantasma, this phantom thief, running around and stealing everything, I prefer not to take any chances.
I met the guy who's restoring the big mosaic in the main room. He's pretty intense.
Colin Baxter? I do not know how any man can find happiness looking at pieces of painted rock all day. Talking to him, it's like taking a sleeping pill. Que barba. But they say he is good, and so he works for me.
Who are they?
Everyone I know. All my friends own casas like this one. And since something is always in need of repair, we are constantly on the lookout for good workmen. And when we find them, we trade them back and forth like you Americans trade recipes for cookies. Olivia von Hellstein raved about the work he did for her. And what is good enough for the Countess of Schlosselbeck is more than good enough for me.
Guess I'll be going.
Ciao. And Nancy, that blouse you are wearing, you should change it.
Ow! Ow! I am wearing a wonderful blouse. It makes me look fantastic. What is my blouse? Yeah, no, that's a good blouse. I like it. I like it. I think you've just been out in the sun too long and it's messing with your brain, Margarita. Yeah, so Margarita is basically just a socialite. All she does is tan all day, and all she wants to do is become as popular and as rich as possible while doing basically nothing.
Please, do not read that.
Well, anyway, I guess it makes sense that's the kind of person Prudence Rutherford would know. You know, she probably tries to become friends with Prudence because she thinks Prudence would make her, you know, more popular. So here we go, we're gonna be spying on Fongo.
Nancy, what are you doing?
I'm bird watching.
Bird watching. It's one of my hobbies.
You Americans always busy doing something. Que noia.
This is fascinating. He's just drinking coffee. So we're just supposed to sit here all day? Okay. Suddenly being a super spy is not as cool as I thought it would be. But wait, what's this?
This looks interesting.
It's a bird. I am bird watching, see? Haha. He's getting messages via carrier pigeon.
I'd better go somewhere private and report this.
Okay.
Ciao, this is Nancy Drew.
Yes, is this Detective Leporace?
Si, but please, to you I am just Sophia.
I'll remember that, Sophia.
You have something to report?
I think so. While I was watching Fongo, a pigeon flew to the window outside. Fongo got up from his desk, went over to the window, and took something off the pigeon's leg. Something very small.
He removed something from the pigeon's leg. You are positive?
Yes, he removed something, kind of studied it, then left the office.
Maybe he is using a trained pigeon to communicate with someone. Yes, this could be true, because we know that by phone he talks to almost no one. Here is what we will do. I will deliver to you a tracking device. You will sneak into Fongo's office when he is not there and feed it to the pigeon. After that, you can use your PDA to see in what direction it has flown.
You want me to feed a tracking device to a pigeon?
It will be very, very tiny. But I do not want to leave it at the ATM. If you go there too much, people will get suspicious.
Yeah, it's totally suspicious for tourists to need money. I mean, yeah, very, very suspicious.
So we will leave it for you in the costume store in Campo Santa Maria Formosa. It will be hidden among the things there. You will have to find it.
How will I know what it looks like?
Very soon, I will send a picture of it to your PDA. But you must locate the device quickly. If you do not find it in time, it will destroy itself. If that happens, we will hide another device. Your PDA will show you where we have hidden it.
You want me to feed a tracking device that self-destructs to a pigeon?
The self-destruct mechanism will automatically deactivate when you pick it up. And do not worry. The device will not hurt the pigeon after it is swallowed.
And what happens if it explodes while it's in my pocket? Am I gonna be safe?
And I'll be able to track it using my PDA. Sounds like this thing is going to come in very handy.
It is from the GDIF. Military equipment is good.
Well, guess I'm on my way to Campo Santa Maria Formosa.
After you have fed the tracking device to the pigeon, you must do two things. You must find out where the pigeon goes when it leaves Fongo's, and you must discover what it is carrying. Call me when you know these things. You are good to help us, Nancy. We are very short-handed. Carnevale keeps the police very busy.
I'll do my best. Ciao.
So, yeah, well, she just told us what the two things we're doing are.
Ciao, bello. Molto obrigado.
I don't know what that means. It's like, hello? Many thanks? We can go into the bathroom in this game. We finally are living in a place where there's an actual bathroom. It's fantastic.
Money won't get flushed down this toilet. You got a steady back home?
Wow, Nancy's doing her imitation of Dave from Secret of the Shadow Ranch. Why? I don't know. I don't want to. I really don't want to find out either. So let's just keep going.
Hello, Nancy.
Do you live here at the car?
No, I have a room in a building on the other side of the Grand Canal. A very small room. But I spend so much time here and so little time there, I suppose technically I do live here.
I'll let you get back to work.
What's his name?
What's whose name?
The bloke who gave you that locket you're wearing.
Oh, Ned.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Goodbye, Nancy. I can't talk to you anymore because you've got a boyfriend, and that makes me very, very sad.
Hello, Nancy, right? So, how do you like Venice?
Oh, it's incredible.
I think Venice is the most fascinating city in the world. Its history, its art, its layout, everything about it is so rich and so beautiful, and there's so much about human ingenuity. I absolutely love it.
Where are you from?
I was born in Austria, but I'm from all over, really. England, France, Germany, and someday Venice will be my home. Every time I come here, I make an effort to meet new people. Having friends is very important to me, you see? But I don't want to move here until I can afford my own palazzo. So, until that day, I shall have to content myself with staying here wherever I can and as often as I can.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a journalist. Right now, I live in Hamburg because that's where the offices of Eurovent magazine are. I do most of my writing for them. But I know far more about Venice than I do about Hamburg. In fact, I know more about Venice than most Venetians do. I know where the best souvenir stands are, the nicest glass shops. Here, I'll make you a list of the cheapest cafes.
No, that's okay. You don't need to do that.
You don't want to know where the cheapest cafes are? Are you sure you're American?
I'm just not into touristy things, that's all.
I see.
Oh, but you could tell me what your very favorite spot in Venice is. I'd love to know that.
Oh, well, let me think. That would have to be Campo San Paolo. There's something, I don't know, something very avant-garde about it that's quite charming.
So what do you think about all this phantom thief stuff?
I probably shouldn't say this, but I think it's great. A caped figure darting down walkways beside moonlit canals, melting mist-like into the shadows, escaping not with stolen money, but stolen art. It's all just so wonderfully Venetian.
You condone what he's doing?
No, of course not. It just captures the imagination, that's all. As far as crime sprees go, this one is rather refreshing. Il Fantasma hasn't physically hurt anyone, and has some very interesting ideas when it comes to what's worth stealing. In fact, it's altogether possible this phantom could turn out to be a woman. Whew! That would be a story I'd write for free.
I should get going.
It's been a pleasure. Pretty locket.
Thank you. My boyfriend gave it to me.
Boyfriend? You do have it all, don't you, Nancy Drew?
Everybody comments on this locket. Like, she's wearing a rain hat when it's not raining, but nobody cares about that. It's all about this locket. It's a very pretty locket. Okay, so we needed to go to Campo Maria, this one here. And in the costume shop, we're gonna pick up a tracking pigeon device. So it's right here. Oh. And there's just trash all over the ground. There's just Euro trash. Sometimes you can pick up the Euro trash and get money. But it looks like that's not the case today. So let's find a bomb. It's actually right over here. Found it. Let's get Nancy's costumes. Let's see. I think that's mostly it. Let's see. I grab this. These are cool outfits too. So let's see. I also need to pick up sunglasses from later. Yeah, forget Euro trash. I'm gonna convert it into Euro cash. I can't get sunglasses yet? Come on, Nancy should get sunglasses. Sunglasses are pretty awesome. And yes, there's a skeleton man costume. It's pretty crazy. So we needed to break into his outfit. Not his outfit. Break into his place. And we also needed to figure out where that pigeon was going. Okay, so I'm just doing that in this order. We're gonna break into his place, then we'll figure out where that pigeon's off to. Oh, I forget this one. I think we need to get it so it's like level with this at the bottom. I could be wrong about what level we need to get all of these pins at, but we need to get them all level. Got it. Okay, so 2 from the bottom. So let's see. Fungo has a fax machine, which will be a long, long puzzle later on. He's got a carousel horse, which is part of the fax machine puzzle. London School of Applied Technologies. He graduated in the year 2000. And the University of Bologna also thinks that he's a good person. That sounds like a load of baloney to me, huh? Capitano is his password. Oh wow, I can just mess with his computer. But unfortunately we can't contact Gina yet. So it looks like he's got a standing reservation for planes out of the country, but he's canceled both of them. And he likes playing chess. See, I know one of these things. It's a robot. It's a robot from Richard Topham's house in Secret of the Old Clock. What is that doing there?
Looks like some cards are missing.
Ah, Scopa card puzzle. Yes, yes, indeed. Ah, creepy. Oh, and it's a kitty cat. Very cute. Well, anyway, the pigeon's here, actually, so I don't need to worry too much about the tracker. That's good. We dump the bird seed, and then we dump the pigeon tracker in there. So the pigeon eats the tracker, and we'll use the tracker to figure out where exactly the pigeon is going. The tracker says the pigeon is left, right, up, and down. Wow, that pigeon is everywhere.
Oh my gosh, Bongo's coming back.
Oh no! He's coming right here! I need to hide! Otherwise he'll see me. Oh no, no, why is he near the closet? No, 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 no! Is he playing with the pigeon? Okay, yeah. I guess the pigeon was just waiting there all day for him to come back. Yeah, that's kind of scary. Anyway, whoa, this fell off. So, Il Dottore is the leader, and Capitano, that is, that's this guy's job, Fongo's job. We've got Brigella, the thief. And then, I guess this person must be, that one's who tells you how to get into various places. That's Gina. And then this one is Scaramuccia, who plans the thefts. We'll be meeting him later. Yeah, good thing he only stays in the office for a very short period of time. Okay, the tracker says down and left. Pigeon is down and left.
Not that one.
Yeah, try to recognize the correct pigeon.
That's not the one. Gotcha.
Got it. Okay, yay. I knew it was
Hello?
somewhere there.
What kind of message is that? I'd better call Sophia.
Nancy, you have tracked the pigeon.
After it left Fongo's, it flew to Campo Santa Margarita. It landed right next to this place called Casa de GOG.
Casa de GOG. You are sure?
Yeah? Is something wrong?
Casa de GOG is a private club owned by Enrico Tazza. The police suspect that he fences stolen goods for big criminals like Leo Macchiano. If Fongo is working for the Phantom, perhaps Tazza is working for him too. Look around the Casa de GOG, Nancy. Talk to Tazza if you can. Get on his good side. See how much you can find out without making him suspicious. Was the pigeon carrying a message?
Yes, but all it says is hello in English, followed by an exclamation point.
There is a dot at the bottom of this exclamation point.
Yeah?
You must find a microscope and examine this dot, Nancy. If Fongo was sending a message to Tazza, maybe it's hidden there.
A microdot, of course. I'll do that. I'll find a microscope and take a look at it.
If I do not hear from you, you will hear from me.
So I believe we've got two storylines here. We can follow up on the Microdot, or we can try to... No. Oh, wait. Is the Eurotrash anywhere? I want to get my... Yeah, there we go. I got some euros. I got euros just from the trash. Oh man, pick up the trash here. This guy has the best trash ever. Okay, so this is a propano tank. We don't know the code yet. And I'm just gonna dig inside the trash in the middle of nowhere. I mean, in the middle of the public, everybody will see me going through this guy's trash. It's no big deal. So, Colin apparently used to be a criminal. His real name is Justin Beaumont, born in Oxford. Stole a very valuable thing, and now he went to jail.
Looks like that's it.
I guess that is it. So I use my dictionary here. It's saying, Samantha Quick. They're looking for Samantha Quick with a red dress, white gloves, black sunglasses, and blonde hair. So I got most of the disguise.
See from the way you are dressed, you are American. Who are you?
My name is Nancy Drew.
This is a private club. You cannot come in. Sorry.
Poor Colin. Okay, so we need to get our sunglasses. And maybe now that Nancy knows she needs sunglasses, she'll get them. Are those not sunglasses? Where are those sunglasses, everyone? Where does Nancy buy sunglasses? Here. The sunglasses stand. Aha. Not that. That. I'm just kind of stupid. Oh, and Fongo's at his office. Oh no. Oh no. We've got to go there. Well, I mean, you can easily recognize Nancy as an American because she's wearing that amazing locket. So the locket just says USA on it, and it's got a big American flag, followed by an eagle that's like punching someone. So that's why we know she's definitely American.
Another package?
Ooh, and it's a box of chocolates for Nancy, I think. No, it's for Il Dottore. And it's chocolate. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I want you both to know that I am very sorry if that American girl is bothering you. It was not my idea for her to stay here, believe you me.
Yikes, they're talking about me. I shouldn't listen.
She doesn't bother me.
Nor me. In fact, I rather like her.
But I'm going to anyway.
This is because she spends most of her time on the roof bothering me. She is always up there looking through binoculars.
I did that once! Once!
She says she is bird watching. Bird watching? She doesn't strike me as a type.
I'm a bit of a bird watcher myself. Just this morning I saw a flock of ibises near San Giorgio.
I was trapped at a party once by a bird watcher named Red Knot. All he talked about was grosbeaks and jonkos and towies. I almost died of the boredom. Anyway, I apologize for the trouble she makes. If she bothers you, you tell me and I will tell her. Oh, she's fine.
She's quite fine, actually.
If you change your mind, you know where to find me.
So Red Knot and Margarita were at a party together. What sort of social function would they both attend? They are not at all people in the same country or continent. It seems weird that they would be going to a party together. And this is Margarita's room. That's Margarita's room.
Hello, Nancy.
Would it be okay if I used your microscope?
I have a very strict policy when it comes to my equipment. No one touches it but me. And now, you. I trust you, Nancy. Please, be my guest.
Oh, thank you.
I trust you, Nancy. I don't know what you've done to earn my trust, but I trust you so deeply. So the Microdot says, Il Dottore says we're going to change the safe room lock to 43556. So, cool, that's great.
Hello, Nancy.
Do you know who that box of chocolates in the entryway is for?
No, I didn't really look at it because I assumed it was for you. It's not?
No, it's for someone named Il Dottore.
Oh, I was afraid, I assumed they were from that locket fellow of yours. Il Dottore. Wonder who that could be.
I need to get going.
Drop by again.
Colin is so obviously happy that it was not for not from Ned.
Ah, the conversation continues.
I need to get going.
Ciao. Still here, I see.
I've kept you long enough.
Ciao. Still here, I see.
I'll let you get back to work.
Drop by again.
Yeah, he has a name and it's Ned.
Ah, the conversation continues.
I'll let you get back to work.
Drop by again.
Alright, let's buy on Fongo. And we'll talk to Colin one more time. We'll confront him about his secret identity. So what spying are you gonna do today, Nancy? Is Fongo doing anything cool? He's not really doing anything cool. He's gonna be resending that message because I intercepted it.
This looks interesting.
And I believe Sophia's just gonna tell us, yeah, let's forget it. Let's forget it. Let's just don't touch this message. The pigeon is flying in the wrong direction. Poor pigeon. Oh, and Nancy immediately decides, I'm bored. Bored now. Leaving. Bored now. Ooh, I think this is a way we can make extra money, is by playing that Wasp game again.
Hello again. Do you always wear that locket?
Do you like it?
It is just that, well, when one lives in Venezia, one becomes so used to true beauty that anything less tends to stand out like dirt on a white rug.
My locket is amazing, and you are just jealous that nobody would ever give you a present.
I'm running kind of low on euros.
You are not asking me for a handout, I hope. Or a loan.
Do you know anyone who might loan me the money?
No.
Oh.
But do not stop with me. There are many ways for people with energy and volio to make money in this city. Go to Rialto Market and see what people are buying. Use your eyes. Use your brain. You will think of a way.
Use your bat eyes. Use your eagle ears.
Are you aware that Colin Baxter once spent time in prison for art theft?
How do you know this?
I did a little field research. His real name is Justin Beaumont. So you know about his past?
His past is not important. I believe everyone deserves a second chance because I am very open-minded. But my friends, most of them are not. If they knew, Colin would never find work in Venezia again, so please, Nancy, you must keep what you know to yourself.
Who is Il Dottore?
Dottore means doctor. What doctor are you talking about?
There's a box of chocolates downstairs for Il Dottore.
Someone must have left them here by mistake.
Has anything else for Il Dottore ever been delivered here?
I am up here all day. Something gets delivered, something does not get delivered. I do not know. I do not care.
I'll talk to you later.
Bella roba.
Yep. So, these flowers, what we do is we can spray the flowers, and we'll deliver them to the market for money. Okay, let's confront Colin.
Hello, Nancy.
I need to get going.
Come back anytime. Still here, I see.
Who else besides Margarita knows you went to prison in England for art theft?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
You wouldn't lie to me, would you, Colin?
I thought you loved me, Colin!
My real name is Justin Beaumont. 2 years ago, I removed a Renoir from the private collection of a man to whom it was nothing more than a financial investment. I took it home so it would be appreciated as the masterpiece it was. Its former owner took issue with my actions. I was arrested, and I was sent to prison for a year. As for Margarita, she's the only one who knows. She says if I don't continue to work for her for next to nothing, she'll tell all her friends I have a criminal record, which would essentially end my career here in Venice, just like it ended my career back in England. If that were to happen, I'd be utterly lost.
So he's claiming he accidentally stole the art because the owner didn't like it and I really liked it, so I wasn't like stealing it or anything. I just wanted it to be in a place where people could like it. It's beautiful.
In other words, she's blackmailing you?
What's worse, not only does she keep trying to get me to use substandard material so she can save money on the renovations I'm doing for her, but she wants me to cover it up by lying to the Restoration Council about it. And for someone in my precarious position, let's just say resisting has been very, very difficult. Enough. I insist we change the subject.
I should be running along.
Ciao.
Yeah, see, he has a hard time resisting Margarita, but he has a harder time resisting Nancy.
Still here, I see.
Because Nancy's
I've
just
kept you
so
long enough.
wonderful.
Cheerio.
Alright, so we are going to disguise ourselves. We're going to put on that Samantha quick disguise. I wish we got to see that locket. I guess we can kind of see that locket that Nancy's wearing. And she's blonde now. Yeah, you can only kind of see the locket. It's very, very tiny. There's my red dress. And let's put on the fancy shoes I got. Ooh, pointy shoes. Beautiful, beautiful.
Mi chiamo Nancy.
Yeah, nobody seems to care that Nancy's wearing a wig and looks completely different. We cannot take the teddy bear. I can get the Easter egg if you want.
Fight the shower.
Nancy's fighting the shower. That's very cute. That's like Fight the Power from Game 5. I dress up just to go to the bathroom.
10 years? Sheesh. Where has my life gone?
Wow, so this game was made, this would have been the 10th year after the Nancy Drew series started. That's crazy. In 10 years, they made 18
no
games?
Heels, birds, or peg legs, please.
Yeah, no one will notice her crazy outfits. Everyone will just notice the locket. So I'll get the Easter egg here. The Easter egg is pretty simple. We just open up Margarita's door. So let's see. This is 2. Oh, that last one is out of place. Now this one's out of place.
Hello?
Nancy, I do not hear from you. Have you examined the microdot the pigeon was carrying?
Yes, I have. Sorry, I should have called. Anyway, the message, which was written in English, said, Il Dottore requests you to change the safe room lock combination to 43556.
Il Dottore?
Yes, which is really interesting because in his office, Fango has a poster of Commedia dell'arte masks. He's crossed out all but 5 of the masks, and among the ones that aren't crossed out are the Brigella mask.
The mask the Phantom wears.
Right, and the mask for Il Dottore wasn't crossed out either. And it was in the middle, like it was more important than the others. And when I went back to the place where I'm staying, a box of chocolates had just been delivered for someone named Il Dottore, which means it's very possible that Il Dottore is one of the people at the Casa de GOG.
Wow, what a coincidence! The culprit is living in the Casa de GOG. So it's one of Nancy's 3 roommates.
Perhaps Fango and the Phantom and whoever else they are working with are going by the names of Commedia dell'arte characters. This would make it easier to secretly communicate with each other. And if that's true, perhaps those chocolates are a message of some kind. And if Il Dottore was at the center of that poster you saw, perhaps the person the message was meant for is the ringleader.
Just what I was thinking.
Here is what we will do. I will have a technician hide tracking devices in objects these people are likely to carry around with them. Then, when we know which of them is Il Dottore, we will activate the appropriate device and be able to follow him.
Awesome. Let's see. Helena's always writing, so for her I could plant a bug in her pen maybe. And Margarita is always sunning herself, so you could hide a bug for her in a sunglasses case. But for Colin, you could bug a mosaic tile. You know, a tessera.
He's likely to carry a mosaic tile on his person?
If it's from me, he will. Long story.
This is good
He's
information.
creepy and
Nancy.
desperate,
I will have our
basically. It's not a
technicians
long
prepare the
story.
two bugged objects and the device which you will hide in the pen. Then leave them for you in the Banca dell'Oro ATM. You should give them to each person as soon as you get them.
Will do. Keep your fingers crossed.
My fingers are always crossed.
My fingers are always crossed. I don't need your encouragement, Nancy. Okay, so let's, now that we're disguised as Samantha Quick, let's do the Samantha Quick thing. And then I'll work on bugging everybody else. Unless you want me to bug people first. No, I'll do Samantha Quick, and then we'll bug. Now I'm pretending to be Samantha Quick. I've got my disguise. He'll let me inside.
What is your name?
Samantha Quick.
You are early, but please come in. Enrico is at the Scopa table.
Ah, sono Enrico Tazza. Benvenuta a Venezia.
I'm sorry, but if it's all right with you, I'd prefer to speak English.
Of course, whatever you wish. What a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting you until after Carnevale.
I know, but I just couldn't wait to get started.
So, you're not only young and attractive, but enthusiastic as well. Tell me more about yourself, Samantha.
Well, I'm from the States, as you can tell, and I'm going to school in Switzerland, and now I'm here. And I think that's all that matters, don't you? Because frankly, telling my life story to someone wearing a mask is just a little too freaky for me.
I understand. Besides, having never met you before, I would have no way of knowing if what you tell me is a lie or the truth.
Well, that's convenient for me. This guy has never met the real Samantha Quick.
I always wear the same costume for Carnevale. Why? Because I'm a very superstitious man. I believe that always doing things a certain way brings good fortune. For instance, I never discuss business with anyone unless and until that person beats me at the game of Scopa. Are you familiar with the game?
Yes, but it's been a while since I played.
Just to be safe, I will review the rules of the game as we play it here at the Casa de GOG. There are 4 suits in a Scopa deck. Coins, cups, swords, and clubs. Each suit has 10 cards. 7, the most valuable card. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and ace. There are also 3 face cards. Valet, knight, king. When you are taking tricks during the game, each card is worth what it says, with a valet worth 8, a knight 9, and a king 10. However, for scoring at the end of the game, 7s are the most valuable, followed by 6s, aces, 5s, 4s, 3s, 2s, then all face cards. For scoring, these are called primes. To play the game, 3 cards are dealt to each player, then 4 cards are placed face up in the play area. If 3 kings appear, the cards are redealt. The player who did not deal the cards goes first. When it is your turn, you must play 1 card and 1 card only from your hand. Now, you have a 2, and there is a 2 in the play area. So you will play your 2 and take a trick. I discard a valet worth 8. You cannot make a match, so you discard your 3. I discard the 2. Now, because you have a knight in your hand, which is worth 9, and there is a 6 and a 3 in the play area, 6 plus 3 equals 9, which means you have a match and you take a trick. I discard my ace, and because we are both out of cards, I deal us both 3 more cards. Ah, you have a 7 in your hand. You also have an ace, which is worth 1, a 4, and a 2 in the play area, which add up to 7. But there is also a 7 in the play area. So, which do you match with your 7? The 3 cards that add up to 7, or the 7? The rules say when presented with such a choice, you must take the trick by collecting the single card. And so, you match your 7 card with the 7 card in the play area and take a trick. I make a match with the valet and take a trick. You have yet another 7 in your hand. Now you match it with the ace, the 4, and the 2 and take a trick. And since you have taken the last card in the play area, you say Scopa and get a point. We continue to play by discarding and taking tricks until all 40 cards have been played. At that point, we count the points we have won by taking tricks and getting Scopas. The first person to get 11 or more points wins. If no one has 11 or more points, the deck is shuffled, the other person deals, and we play another round. Are you ready to play?
Yes, let's play.
You bet.
It is kind of silly that Nancy's icon has her name on it. She's supposed to be working undercover. He's gonna know, Nancy. He's gonna know. Okay, so 8 plus 1 equals 9. I can't do anything with that 4. Oh, no!
Scopa.
He got a Scopa. What? No!
Scopa.
Oh, come on! Forget this game. Okay, I'll put down the 9. And then I'll take the 9. Yeah, I guess they really needed to put Nancy's name there so players don't forget which character they're playing as. I can understand that. What?
Scopa!
This is the worst. Well, he's just gonna beat me this round of Scopa. The guy who's dealing the deck is obviously cheating. This guy is rigged. He's just rigged the game in his own favor. Let's see, I can put down the... I can take the 6. And here I can get at least 1 point for getting the 7 of coins. I'll have to put down a 2. Ooh, I can take this 1.
We've played all our cards. I took the last trick, so I get all the cards left on the table.
So I get the last trick.
You get 1 point for having the 7 of coins. I get 1 point for having the most tricks. I get 1 point for having the most coin cards. Now, let's add up what each card is worth and see who got the highest number of primes. You have the most valuable tricks, so you get 1 point. And lastly, we score the Scopas.
I have no idea how I managed to get the most valuable tricks.
You have changed your mind about playing Scopa?
Okay if we start over?
Of course.
Okay, so, yay, we get to start over. That's good. Let me see, can I get a 10 in any combination of this? Yeah, here. I'm getting 10. Yeah. Ooh, Scopa.
Scopa.
Ooh, yeah! Put down a 2, sir. I was hoping to get another Scopa. I'll put down this 1, and then I'll take the 3, 2, 1. So good. That game started off well. I like it. My mask is cooler than yours, Enrico, so that means I'm a cooler person than you. I can't do anything with this, so I'm going to put down the... and he took it, okay? And I can't do anything with that. I get 1 point because I'm the only one who knows how to play. I guess I'll put down my 1. And I'll immediately take that 1 back. Take the 7 here. I'll put down a 3 here. Okay, so let's see. I'll take this 9 because it's a coin card. Oh, and he got the 7 of coins. Oh, it would have been cool if I could have... I'm losing.
We've played all our cards. I took the last trick, so I get all the cards left on the table. You get 1 point for having the most tricks. You get 1 point for having the most coin cards. I get 1 point for having the 7 of coins. Now, let's add up what each card is worth and see who got the highest number of primes. You have the most valuable tricks, so you get 1 point. And lastly, we score the Scopas.
I still never quite understood what he means when he's talking about who's got the most primes. Let's put down let's put down the 1. He stole my 1. Okay, let's put down the 4, and maybe he'll put down a 2? I don't know. I can make no matches. This is terrible, actually. Oh, no. What on earth are we gonna do now? Oh, I guess I could take this 5. I can take this 3, right? And again, there's no real matches for me to take. I'll put down my 3 and then pick it up later. I get 1 point because I have the cool background picture. I can take these 8s. Crazy 8s. I was going to take that 9, but he took it instead. I'll take that 9, yeah. And then that's got to be the end of the rounds, because 1, 7, and 2 equal 10. Okay, we're great. Fantastic.
You get 1 point for having the most tricks. I get 1 point for having the most coin cards. I get 1 point for having the 7 of coins. Now, let's add up what each card is worth and see who got the highest number of primes. You have the most valuable tricks, so you get 1 point.
So I'm still ahead. That's good, I guess. 10, 5, and 5. Take this 8. Thank you, sir. I can't do anything with this 1. I'll just leave it alone. So 9. Oh, I could put this 3 down. Scopa.
Scopa!
Yeah! What do you think about that? I just got a Scopa! I can't do anything with any of these things. Yeah. I'll put down the 5 and pick it up again. What's this?
Scopa!
Scopa! Is there anything I can do with this 9? 9 minus 6 is 3, so I can't do anything with that. I could put down the 3 and then do that. We'll try this again. Oh, come on!
Scopa!
What?
Scopa!
I hate you so much, Enrico. Stealing my Scopas. Oh, I needed that 2 and the 7. 2 plus 7 equals 9. Oh, and there's no 1 on the board, so I can't do 7 plus 1 equals something. I can't take the 2 either. So he stole the 7 of coins from me. This game is basically the worst.
You took the last trick, so you get all the cards left on the
Enrico
table.
is just a cheater.
No points for me.
No points whatsoever.
I get 1 point for having the most tricks. I get 1 point for having the 7 of coins. Now, let's add up what each card is worth and see who got the highest number of primes. I have the most valuable tricks, so I get 1 point. And lastly, we score the Scopas.
So am I really... We're tied at 8. It's just amazing that we're not... I just find it amazing that we're tied. That is just a complete shock. Well, this was a good start. I made 3 matches. The game felt bad for me, and so it gave me some matches. This is terrible because I can't make a match at all. You know what? Let's do the 9. Yeah, let's get that. We'll take those. Then I'll take this 10. This could be it. This is good. This is a good round. I like it. I just need a Scopa or something to make this round complete. I'll put the 1 down. I was trying to get the 3, 2, 1. Oh well. Four, 1 is 5. We'll take that. I'll take this 3. Put down this 2. Yeah, say I put down the least valuable 2 just in case something silly like that happened.
You took the last trick, so you get all the cards left on the table.
Yes,
You
yes.
get 1 point for having the most tricks.
Yes.
You get 1 point for having the most coin cards. You get 1 point for having the 7
I
of
did
coins.
I did it!
No points for you.
Now, let's add up what each card is worth and see who got the highest number of primes. You have the most valuable tricks, so you get 1 point. It appears you have won, Samantha Quick. And because you beat me, we can finally talk business. I have a client who desires the Sadal Melek Sapphire. Have you heard of it?
I'm not in the mood for a quiz, Signore Tazza.
Forgive me. The Sadal Melek is said to be the largest and most beautiful star sapphire in all of Europe.
Yay.
As you probably know, its current owner is a man named Vladimir Thanatos, who keeps it at the Palazzo Zateri, guarded by one of the most sophisticated security systems ever devised. Even someone with your youthful energy and talent will find stealing it a challenge. Which is why I suggest you contact Gina as soon as possible.
Gina? Who's Gina?
You Americans and your sense of humor. Gina who? You are a hoot, Samantha. But now, back to business. Contact Gina soon. The more time you give her, the more details on the system she will be able to give you. There, business is over. Back to pleasure. Do you have time for another game of Scopa?
No, I'd better get going.
Good luck, Samantha. As soon as you have the sapphire, bring it to me.
We're done. Okay, we're finally finished with Scopa. Okay, so we need to send the message to Gina. Let's open this. Let's see. Hopefully it's easy this time. Is this the same one as last time? I have to imagine they wrote out like 3 or so different scenarios for how those work, and then they just went through it. I mean, the game just randomly chooses between the 3. It probably
shoot, Fongo's on his way.
No, Fongo, I was... It'd make more sense if it's not just 3. It'd make more sense if it's like 7, but that would take forever to make. What are you gonna do now, Fongo? Please don't look at me. He goes to his office, he pulls one thing out of his drawer, and then immediately leaves. swear, if this guy wasn't a criminal, I would have no idea how he makes a living because he never works in his office. He does nothing. Ever. And actually, I see that he stole one of these cards.
Another card is missing.
So now we're gonna contact Gina. Il Capitano. We play chess with her. So we're sending her this message.
Z. A. T. T. E. R. E.
So, with this puzzle, what you're supposed to do is buy the book on chess, which is available at the market. And she says she'll leave the instructions for us tomorrow. But what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to buy the book on chess, which is available here at the Piazza San Marco. And we're supposed to use the information from that book to connect letters with different spaces on the chessboard. And we're moving things to the spaces on the chessboard to spell out those letters. We're spelling out the word Zetere. Real-life chess is better than fake chess. Yes, that is true.
Time to use my Italian dictionary.
We buy flowers, so these people buy flowers. And that cost me 20 euro, but I will use that for the flowers. Ooh, what's this? Carbo drinks in Italy. Apparently Italian carbo drinks are fantastic. They've got blue blast. It actually does look kind of yummy. And gelato. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. I'm just eating a ton of gelato. Okay. Sorry. Let's go get the things to bug people with. Unless I'm mistaken, this place is open. We can already go there, even though we don't know why yet. Nice. This is not the place I wanted to go. So Nancy's diary, quality diet, lots of gelato, and just Euro carbos. It's great.
I need a card.
So we've got the tessera, we've got the pen thing, and the sunglasses case. So let's go back. So yes, this is definitely... Yeah, we can go here even though we don't know why yet. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, no Euro trash here worth any money. That's not fair. Okay, so where's Helena? Helena's gone. So unless I'm mistaken, we can... Well, we've got a phone call. Oh, I wanted to... Oh, whatever. Let's listen to the phone.
Hello?
Don't ever do that again.
Do what again? Who is this?
There's only one of me. I like it that way. It's going to stay that way.
Samantha?
Do what you have to do for Tatsa, but after that, the charade ends. Got that, sister?
But who are you? Where are you? How did you know it was me?
Good questions. Too bad I'm not going to answer them. Just finish up and go back to River Heights, Nancy. Oh, and say hi to Nick for me.
Who is she?
That's Samantha Quick. She is creepy and strange and somehow knows Nancy. In any case, I was trying to go into the bathroom.
come back in a few minutes.
What?
Just a minute, please.
I need to use the bathroom.
Just a minute, please.
So yes, you can. That's where Helena is when you're spying on her. She is in the bathroom. Well, I guess we're not spying on her as much as just dropping a bug on her. Luckily, Colin appears not to notice this. Thanks, Colin. You're a friend. And she's got information about Sunny June. So if you pick up the German translation book, you will be able to use that to see what she says about Sunny June and Nancy and other people.
Hello, Nancy.
I came across this tessera and thought you might like it.
It's quite beautiful. All the more because it came from you. Thank you, Nancy. I shall treasure it.
I need to get going.
That is a wig you're wearing, right?
Oh, yes, it is.
Good, because there's nothing wrong with your real hair. Nothing at all.
You like my hair, don't you? Well, I like your hair too, Justin. I mean, Colin.
You can't stay away. This is good.
No, this is bad. I'm going away.
I need to get going.
Come back anytime.
Is that a wig you're wearing, Colin? Ouch!
Hello, Nancy.
I saw this case and thought you might like it to keep your sunglasses in.
You are giving me a gift? You do not have to do this, Nancy, but I like gifts. And this one, it is very nice. Grazie.
I hear you've been using the fact that Colin has a criminal record to try to get him to do things that may not be totally legal.
Who tells you this? Colin, he says that? Because I do no such thing. It is him. He is the one who wants to break the law. Margarita, he says, pay me 1,000 euros, and I will find a way to save you 10,000 euros on your renovation. No, I tell him, lasciamo stare. But he keeps bringing it up.
Yeah, he kind of said the exact opposite. And how did you find out he was a criminal?
How did you find out he had a record?
He told me. When he asked me if I wanted him to lie to the council, he was trying to prove he had experience in such things and could get away with it. And now, he is telling you that cheating on the renovations was my idea? Oh, once a liar and a thief, always a liar and a thief. This is what I get for being nice. If and when people find out I hired such a man, I will be the laughingstock of Venezia. So once again, I tell you, Nancy, please, keep what you know to yourself.
I just don't think I can trust...
I'll talk to you later.
I can't trust her on that.
Padronissimo.
I just don't think we can trust her on this at all.
Would it be all right if I picked some flowers?
Go ahead. Prudence got them from a plantation in Hawaii, the Hili Research Center. They grow like weeds.
So yeah, this is just like the wasp puzzle in the previous game. This time, I pick flowers. And they buy flowers. I wonder how much money I can get for those flowers. But yeah, if you're low on money, I guess just go back and forth between the flowers and this area, and then we're good to go. We'll do that tomorrow. Right now, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to go to sleep.
Betty bye, here I come.
Oh, good night. Oh. Oh no! I was robbed by the man in the mask! And screamed at by the woman in the mask!
Your
and the
locket's gone.
phantom.
I know. He took it.
He stole my locket. My wonderful locket, he stole it. I can't believe it. Why would he steal my locket?
And the police found nothing? No fingerprints, or microfibers, or DNA, or TNT, or whatever it is they're always rooting around for these days?
They didn't find a thing, and they were here for hours. They're not even sure how he got in.
This is highly disturbing, Nancy. I sent you over there to unmask this villain, not to be victimized by him.
Believe me, Miss Rutherford, after what happened last night, I'm more determined than ever to catch this guy.
Well, having that trinket torn from your neck seems to have brought out the pluck in you. Whereas having that figurine stolen from the Piano Nobile seems to have brought out the greed in Margarita. When I reminded her that her insurance company would reimburse her for its loss, she was downright giddy. Oh, good heavens, someone call the police!
What's wrong? Are you all right?
I mean the fashion police, dear. You should see what my assistant decided to wear today. Definitely not a minute originelle. What in the world is on your head? Oh, please take it off, you're scaring Ginger. Thank heaven she came in the back door. If the neighbors saw, oh, the scandal. Enough tomfoolery. Off with you, Nancy. That rogue has stolen quite enough. I insist you find him forthwith. Toodaloo!
Alright. Okay, Nancy! Oh, you need to stop the thief! That's what I want you to do!
Why do you say that? It's not my fault that figurine was stolen.
This could be interesting.
It most certainly is. You left the door unlocked.
I most certainly did not. You were the last one to leave last night.
I always lock the door. It's part of my routine.
You're just trying to blame someone else so you won't get fired. Ooh, since you're not about to blame Nancy.
Indeed, I am not.
You're glad her locket got stolen, aren't you?
Don't be ridiculous.
You're the one who's being ridiculous. Interesting Chinese puzzle box. Where'd you get it?
Oops, there goes my pager.
Yeah, somebody's pointing out that Prudence Rutherford is not much nicer than Margarita. She's just a lot more likable than Margarita. Well, now that it's the next day of the game, we can grab those top secret instructions. Now, everybody's worried about the Phantom coming in through the door when he clearly seems to have gotten in through that back window near Nancy. Hi. Okay, so we'll need those two things to break into the area. So hi, obviously, is another Microdot. So we're going to have to use the microscope to look at it. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to go over to Mr. Colin and ask him pretty please, would he please let me use his microscope?
Hello, Nancy.
That box, it wasn't there before, was it?
No, in fact, I just won it in a card game. It's a Chinese puzzle box. Beautiful, isn't it?
Wow, I just played that card game. It took me forever.
Why do they call it a puzzle box?
Because to open it, you must solve a puzzle, something which so far I have been unable to do. It's very light, so even if I were able to open it, I doubt there'd be anything valuable inside. The bloke is a bit of a ne'er-do-well, so I'm not surprised. However, Margarita has taken a fancy to it and is thinking about buying it. That's why I haven't taken it home.
Yeah, so... by coincidence, Colin just happened to play a card game with the Phantom of Venice and won a puzzle box off of him.
Would it be okay if I tried to open that Chinese puzzle box?
I'd love for you to have a go at it, but it seems a bit fragile, and until Margarita makes up her mind about buying it, I'd rather no one muck around with it. Sorry.
I should be running along.
Drop by again.
Oh no, and the microscope is broken. Colin, microscope.
Ah, the conversation continues.
I'll let you get back to work.
Ciao.
I guess I have to use the microscope to see that it's broken. Okay. It's broken.
Uh-oh. Your microscope isn't working. I can't see anything.
It was working fine a minute ago. How could you break it, Nancy? Something so vital to my work, so critical. How could you be so careless?
Whoa, calm down.
I'm pretty sure it's just a burned out bulb.
Oh. Well, I'll just have to find you another one. In the meantime, why don't you have a go at the mosaic? Use the tesserae from that bin and create a mosaic that looks just like that photograph. With any luck, by the time you finish that, I'll have found us another bulb.
How could you be so careless? You broke it just like you've broken my heart, Nancy. Why did you break my heart? I'm sorry, Colin. I didn't mean to destroy your heart. Okay, so the Impossible Tessera Challenge. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see, I can't tell if this is red. I think that's going to be an orange there. I know there is an achievement if you get this puzzle correct. I have never gotten that achievement. Ever. Ever. Just I've never gotten the achievement. It still pains me to this day. Let's see. I think we've got those random pinks there. I don't know why pink is there. So this is the game. This is the reason why nobody wants to become a mosaicist in real life. Is because of this game. I find it helpful to do this just to have colors. I mean, just all use like I'm getting all the black pieces on the board at once. Next, I'll try to get all the gray pieces on the board at once. That seems to be pretty helpful. Working from right to left or left to right also is it's a good strategy. Yeah, this is a lot like doing pixel art. Okay. Phew. Got all those in a way. Okay. So let's see. Right. Whew. And over here, it's more of these greens. 3 greens in a row. Yeah, so I had to take a picture of every single tile before taking down the mosaic, and then they put every single tile right back where it was. Okay, that's about as... It can be kind of tough with areas like this because I don't have much of a reference, so I have to go like an invisible area. I don't know why I called it invisible. Anyway, this is just rough. Did one. Oh boy. Okay. Yes. No. There we go. I think we got the middle part all done. Yeah, we got the middle part all done. Okay, now let's do this part. Just out of nowhere, we get this really happy-go-lucky music. Do 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 do. Are you having fun yet? No. Maybe we'll get back to the game eventually. Yes. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. And then this is going to be green. It'd be, so that's two-way. Okay, great. Let's get these orange pieces into place. Slightly orange. I'm trying to be extra careful. I'm going for the achievement of a perfect tessera puzzle. We'll see. I imagine everybody who's just watching this video is just gonna fast forward like 10 minutes. They're like, okay, I'm gonna skip ahead 10 minutes. Oh, he's still doing this puzzle. Oh, okay, skip ahead another 10 minutes. Good. And I'm just halfway through. Yeah. Colin is allegedly a professional, but he's just letting some random teenager do it for him. Well, he really trusts Nancy. He really does trust her. At least this is really easy. We've got a row of red and white. It's really hard to miss this one, you know, mess up on it. So this is 1, 2, 3. Okay, those two go there. That piece goes over there. Okay, great. And then these look like black pieces there. Okay, got it. Oh no, no, messed up there. Yes, half of the video will be just Scopa and this. Don't worry, everyone. There's going to be more Scopa. There is definitely more Scopa. You have to play 2 rounds of Scopa in order to beat the game, because once is not enough. And everything else is going to be this dark green, right? Nope. That's not a dark green there. So you can make a limited amount of mistakes in this puzzle. I forget how many. I mean, I've never looked it up, but You don't have to get it perfect. The game will accept it if you get several things wrong. Which is great, because if you had to do it perfectly, this puzzle would be even more of a nightmare than it currently is. Let's see, this piece goes here. Oh, those pieces on the far right are kind of impossible to see. I'll save them for later. I'll save those for the last pieces. Yeah, if Nancy sneezes, she'll have to restart this puzzle. Don't sneeze, Nancy. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. This has to be a red, making this a blue. Okay. Almost. Okay, good. We're getting close to the end of this terrible, terrible puzzle. Okay, whew. Got almost the right half of that board completely filled out. Piece goes there, that piece goes there. Not just the center. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then it's a yellow next to it, and there's a yellow here. Yeah, the yellow goes like that. So then these three are all darker. Yay!
You've done it! Good for you. While you were doing that, I replaced the bulb in the microscope, so you're all set.
Woohoo! We did it. So now we can actually look at the microscope. I guess I have to use the this on the microscope. And this is kind of complicated. So he is gone for the month, da 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 da. We need to enter this key sequence, and there are robots that we can only get if we're wearing a specific cat suit. So let me go with Deciphering.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew.
So
this is
I've
my
got
center
good
of
news
operations.
and I've got bad news, everyone. The good news is that that was a perfect Tesserae puzzle. I actually get the award at the end of the game for beating the puzzle perfectly. I got every single piece in place. Hooray! The bad news is that the rest of the live stream was really awful, so now I'm re-recording. I just failed on every single puzzle. Every puzzle, and it took a super, super long time. So that's why I'm re-recording. Otherwise, this video is going to take forever. And, my pager's been beeping for a while. Let's see what's going on with Fongo. Ah, he's getting into a fight with Margarita.
Oh, that's Margarita. What's she doing there?
I don't know what they're fighting about. Hey, did you send me this love letter? It wasn't me. I did not send the love letter. Well, then who sent me the love letter? Look, it must have been sent by accident. Pfft, whatever, I'm leaving. I'll have you know I have 100 boyfriends. That is not a very good Margarita impersonation. I apologize. Anyway, can I turn off my tracker? Yes, I will turn off my tracker. I don't need to track anymore. Alright, so, unless I'm mistaken, we just finished reading the note. Does Nancy... I read the note, right?
Still
I need to ask
that.
tactfully. Actually, let's follow up on Margarita. Let's follow up on Margarita. So with the Margarita storyline, all we have to do is go to sleep.
Time to hit the sack.
We go to sleep, and then Margarita will be there the next day. And then we can ask her, hey, what were you doing in Fongo's office? Was he really sending you love letters? And, ooh, there goes my pager. Let's see. Oh.
No one's there. I must have just missed him.
Ah, what a shame. What a shame. Well, we didn't miss Margarita. Well, let's be honest. When Margarita's gone, nobody really misses her. But you know what I mean.
You have recovered from having that locket ripped from your neck. That is what happens when one leaves a door unlocked after one is being told not to.
Yeah, well, one is being mean to the two, which is 3 more than I'm putting up with you.
The police said it's very possible that the thief picked the lock.
The police know nothing. What do you need from me?
I saw you coming out of the Argonne building. Do you have an office there?
No, but I know someone who does. I wanted him to set up a wireless network here in the car. My friends, they all say it is something I must have. You saw me? That is strange. I did not see you.
I was in a shop across the street. I saw you through the window. So when will he set up the system?
Never. He said he does not do that kind of work anymore. Which made me very angry because I found this flyer here in the car just last week. Look at it. Why would he print that and give it to people if he had no intention of doing...
I can't read what this says. I don't know Italian.
What it says. It even came with a discount coupon. Ah, I do not like it when people waste my time.
Where did you find this?
Where it belongs. In the waste basket. I was not emptying it. I just saw it from across the room.
So it's all right if I keep this?
Senz'altro.
I always grab trash which I see from across the room. I go all the way across the room and I try to grab the trash.
That is all you wanted to ask me?
That's very, very strange that she decided to pick up this random piece of garbage. But, you know what? You do you, Margarita.
I understand you're thinking about buying Colin's Chinese puzzle box.
I am thinking about no such a thing. Spend good money on something so plain as that box? It would be like buying that silly locket you used to wear. Not to offend.
Ow. Well, I'm offended.
I'll stop pestering you now.
Bella roba.
Well, you know, Nancy was digging through the garbage earlier, but at least Nancy had a good excuse. What's your excuse, Margarita? That you're creepy and strange? I think that's her excuse. She's just creepy and strange.
Hello, Nancy.
And it doesn't look like we can talk to Colin about the puzzle box.
I'll let you get back to work.
Ciao.
So bad news, I don't think I can get all of the achievements for this game, because one of the achievements is solving the sausage subplot, and it never appeared. I never got a thing of sausage on this table. So I can't actually do it, because that only appears in like the first or second day of the game. So I'll check every single time I go back into the co-op, but I think that storyline is over. I think we missed the window of opportunity for getting the sausages, and therefore we missed our big chance of getting all the achievements. And that makes me very, very sad. But you know what I do when I'm sad? Well, I look around for garbage. I don't get any. Darn. No. I go dancing.
If you're here for the dance audition, take a look at the dance instruction book. When you think you're ready, put the cat suit on and get on stage.
Luckily, they've got a cat suit which fits me perfectly. I'm gonna dress up like a kitty cat. Meow, meow. I'm a little kitty. Meow, meow. I'm a little kitty. Meow. And now I'm gonna dance.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Dance. Dance. That's some great dancing. She's just dancing in place. Oh, wow, I don't have to do any dance moves yet. Siren.
Okay.
Alright, that's the siren move.
Bravissima. Incredible.
This is some loud dance music.
Terrible.
Oh no! Oh, I'm not terrible! I tried. Dancing, dancing, dance, dance.
You need to turn it up. Great job. Still some rough edges though, so take that costume home and practice. What's your name?
Nancy?
Nancy? Forget it. From now on, your name's, Punchy. Punchy LaRue.
But...
Next!
Okay, so now Nancy is a dancer now, and she can dance whenever she wants to, but she's still disguised as Samantha Quick, and I don't know how to get her into her cat costume from here.
I can't dance without my costume.
So I think we're gonna have to go back to Nancy's apartment. We're gonna go back to Nancy's room, and we're gonna get changed, and we're gonna dress up like a cat, because Nancy is a cat burglar. Yeah. Ooh, and you want to look out for this. Nancy could get hit on the head. So it's very dangerous. You don't want to get hit on the head. You want to back away. So was that an accident? Or did someone try to kill Nancy on purpose? I'm not sure. Let's see, are those sausages there yet? No. No. Yeah, like I said, I'll keep looking for the sausages every time.
Mine's
but
on the other side of the room.
I don't think we can make the sausages appear. I think that's something that only happens towards the beginning of the game. That makes me very sad. Okay, so Nancy's just gonna wear a full body cat costume because, hey, why not? Why not? Why not? I think I need to take off that wig. Yeah, let's put on the cat ears. There we go. I believe Helena talks about it if you're wearing the costume.
Ooh, great mask. I like it.
Ah, I like it too.
Do you talk to Colin Baxter very much?
I try to talk to him, but he's so focused on his work. Having a decent conversation with him is virtually impossible. Once, out of politeness, I feigned an interest in what he was doing, and the next thing I knew...
He was showing you his test ray slides.
Yes. They went on and on and on. It was nightmarish. I felt like a seabird that had landed in an oil slick and couldn't fly away.
Yeah, it was really awful. The test ray stuff was really, really awful.
I found the slides less than fascinating, which hurt his feelings terribly, I'm afraid. But it couldn't be helped.
Yeah, the same thing happened to me.
The man is obsessed, which is a shame, really. After all, he's not bad looking, and there's a touch of intrigue about him.
What do you mean?
Once, while he was working, his cell phone rang. He immediately left the room to take the call, but as he was leaving, he picked up by saying, "This is Justin." Not Colin. Justin.
He's using a fake name?
Either Justin or Colin. One of them's fake.
I'll come back later, okay?
Come back anytime.
I will. Okay. Okay, so yeah, now Nancy's just wandering around town in a cat suit, and nobody seems to really notice or care. Besides Helena. She's the only one who says, "Hey, Nancy, why are you dressed in a cat suit?" Actually, no, we saw what she said. She's like, "Hey, nice cat suit." I mean, am I a dancer, or am I a detective? I'm gonna get a reputation as the dancing detective now. Okay, so, we're gonna go inside the Deciphering place. So what we do is we put this in. We're following the instructions on the Microdot. So the Microdot's instructions said we're going to press these 6 in this order. And now we have to get past the robots of doom. So these robots have lasers attached to their heads. And the robots will shoot you with their lasers if they catch you. So if you get caught by a robot, you're forced to restart the room again. But it is possible just to sneak past all these robots. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to get the 4 corners of this grid. It's a 3x3 grid. So we're trying to get to all 4 corners. And every corner we have one of these things. So we're going to pull these levers. So these levers are just sort of random. You just have to guess. You need to pull all 8 of them in the proper order. Just sort of guess. So this time it's 6, 8, 5, 4, 7. 6, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 7. Ah, 6, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7. Yay! Well, that's not so bad. So we need to disable all 4 of them. So that was number 1. We need to disable the others. So let's see. I think here, in order to reach the down area, I don't do that. Yeah. Oh well, let me try moving around this way. I'll try to get the one in the upper right corner. Actually, hold on a second. Let me turn off the music here. So the reason I turned off the music was because there's an issue with the music. Last time I tried to put this on YouTube, YouTube basically canceled the video. They said this music is not good. It's copyright of The Simpsons or something like that. And so I'm just turning off the music so this video can be uploaded. So let's pull these levers. So this is 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5, 3, 1, 5, 4, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 5, 6, 7, 3, 1, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, ow, 1, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 8, 4. Yeah, I don't think Her Interactive used Simpsons music, but it was the Simpsons musician, right? Danny Elfman, I believe, is his name. He's done music for other things, obviously, but he will forever be known as the Simpsons guy, just like I will forever be known as the Nancy Drew guy. It's just inevitable. You did this one thing 20 years ago. Now nobody will know you as anything else. Okay, that was kind of tricky there, but I managed to get past it. Yeah, The Nightmare Before Christmas. That was the other big project that Danny Elfman worked on. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. So that's 5, 5, 6, 5, 8, 5, 4, 3. So 5, 4, 2, 1. 5, 4, 2, 3. 5, 4, 2, 6. 5, 4, 2, 7, 8. 5, 4, 2, 7, 6. 5, 4, 2, 7. You can see how this can be kind of a pain. 5, 4, 2, 7, 3, 1. So it's 5, 4, 2, 7, 3, 6. Nope. 5, 4, 2, 7, 3, 8, 6, 1. Okay. So we managed to escape through here. We managed to get through. Yay! I mean, hopefully I don't get caught right now! That's tough. Okay, good, good, good. I think I made it through. Let's see. I think I've got a clear shot over here. Good. Oh wow, this is going pretty well. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 5, 2, 4, 1, 5, 3, 4, 1, 5, 6, 7, 4, 1, 5, 6, 8, 4, 1, 5, 6. Which one is it? 4, 1, 5, 6. I'm just not good at this. 4, 1, 5, 6. 2. Okay, so it's 4, 1, 5, 6, 2, 8. 4, 1, 5, 6, 2, 7, 8. Done. Yeah, this is kind of impossible. Okay, that was a really tough one to dodge. So let's see, if I go all the way up here, maybe it will be easy. No, because that one robot's over there. So now I'll try to sneak all the way to this exit. Oh, wow, that is a long-distance robot capture. Let's see, this is the tricky one, obviously, because we have so many of these robots going after that diamond. Almost. Yeah, let's see. Okay. I'm gonna sneak in through there. This robot... There we go. Oh, come on! I think I got twice. I think I got hit by that one twice. the exact same spot, which is kind of embarrassing, actually. So it went up, it went down, now I needed to go left some more. And I don't see where the weak point in that particular robot is. Maybe you have to try to attack this room. Maybe it's best to attack this room from the left, I think. So now I go up here. I hide here. We did go left. And now, okay. So, we got the sapphire, everyone. We finally did it. I know it took me forever. I apologize for that. But I finally got out of here. Kind of amazing I did not get hit by that one robot there. But what do you know? I survived because I'm amazing like that. And now I'm just gonna run straight to the exits. Should not be particularly tough. Oh yeah, I'll just have to watch the Arglefump walkthrough to figure out how to solve that puzzle. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do. I'll look up Arglefump, see what that guy has to say. Ow, ah. So wait for blue to pass. And then I should just be able to run straight to the exit here. And done! Hooray! We made it out, we solved the puzzle, we have the sapphire. And now I can turn the music back on. So what we have to do now is get changed into the Samantha Quick costume and give the we have to change back to the Samantha Quick costume and give that sapphire to Enrico. And I believe this is going to be our last time. If we do not get those sausages here, then that's it. We just missed that subplot. Because once you see Enrico, Colin is going to go away forever, and it's going to be very, very, very sad. And yes, no, I mean yes and no. I don't know what I mean. In any case, let's get dressed up. Well, darn. I really wanted to get all the achievements in this game. Because that Tesserae achievement is super impossible to get. It takes forever, and it's very, very difficult. So I was really excited at the possibility, but it looks like I will never get all the achievements. I will never beat this game as a 100%. Oh well. So here we go, back to Enrico.
Please, come in. Enrico is at the Scopa table.
You have the sapphire?
Nope. You do.
Aha!
Excellent work,
And now
Samantha
he's just
Quick.
going to talk about important plot information right in front of me.
Pronto? You know the rules, Nico. I cannot tell you what your next target is. You keep a list in that Chinese puzzle box, no? When you shake it, that compartment opens up. Nico, no. How could you have lost it? Never mind. Go to the Capitano and get him to tell you. And when you go after the target, do not wear that costume. You are trying Il Dottore's patience. Okay, ciao. Where were we? Ah, your fee. Unfortunately, that is business, which means we cannot discuss it until you have once again beaten me in a game of Scopa.
Yeah, that is kind of cute. It's like, do you have the sapphire? Nancy throws the sapphire at his face. You have it now, punk! So this is Scopa.
You have changed your mind
So I'm
about
not actually
playing
going to
Scopa?
play the Scopa game. I'm actually going to leave.
I really
You
don't
don't
want
have
to play
to play
cards
Scopa
right now.
a second time.
Then our conversation is over.
So I mentioned that part of the reason I'm refilming is because I did really terribly. So I played Scopa. Oh my gosh! So he beat me 11-10, and it was a tie over who had the most valuable tricks too. So it's like, oh. He beat me by 1 point, and we tied on the one thing. So it was like I should have won. I should have tied him at least. Whatever. And I think his only point was that 7 of coins cards too, so that makes it even a little slightly more frustrating. So let's see, we want to get all these things into place. We could technically do this later, but I think we can do this now that we've seen Margarita's thing. Not that one, not that one. This one. So we're gonna actually dial this number. 111 pound 046. Yeah, oh, those poor villains just revealing their plans right in front of Nancy. Now, to be fair, Nancy did just steal a sapphire for him. That really makes it seem like Nancy is a villain just like him. I can't blame him for being fooled by Nancy's trick. But what you're supposed to do here is you're supposed to write down all of these notes. All of the musical notes from the carousel horse. Yeah, that takes forever. But once you write down all the notes, you have to play the musical notes on here. So can I use my own keyboard? No, I cannot. I have to actually click the button. So it's 291 pound star 991 star 701211 002699 9 star pound 91.
Welcome to the automated directory.
So that was another thing I messed up terribly on when I was playing the game the first time around. It took me 4 times to get that right, because that's like a 20-digit phone number. And yes, the villains have their own phone system, which you can call. This seems like a very bad idea on the villain's part. What stops the police from calling this number?
Our acquisition partners are the aces,
I guess maybe there's nothing that's super incriminating on this, but it's still, I mean, this is still kind of a suspicious,
I bet
bad
that's the safe
move
room where they're keeping the stolen goods.
On the culprit's part.
Another card is missing.
Okay, so I notice another card is missing. And here we go. So now we're going to go back to the Canos Costa, and we're going to solve the puzzle box now that Colin is gone forever. I'm going to miss you, Colin. I'm not going to miss your Tesseract stuff. That was boring and awful. But I am going to miss you. You're the only person who sincerely liked me in this game. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
The Re di Denari is code for the Palazzo Orpello. And that's one of the cards that's missing from Fongo's office. I'll bet that's the next place they're going to hit. The Palazzo Orpello.
Woo! So, we actually solved this mystery. Hooray, we know where the culprits are going to attack next. We're gonna lay a trap for them. Let's see, I'm just gonna double check. Yep, nope. No chance of us getting those sausages from Colin.
Nancy, what has happened?
Long story short, I think I know where the Phantom is going to strike next.
Where? Tell me.
I'm pretty sure he's going to steal something from the Palazzo Orpello.
You are pretty sure?
I'm like
really
55% sure. Come on.
And I know his name is Nico. That's what Tatsa called him anyway.
Nico Petit. He's a thief we are very familiar with. He's not very smart, which is why we did not think he could be the Phantom. But if
yeah, I mean, he lost the important evidence gambling with Colin. He's not very smart.
I will call the GDIS and have them send us some agents to stake out the Palazzo Orpello. You must be there too.
I must? I mean, okay, sure.
But first, you need to do 2 things. You must give everyone at the Carnoscosta the objects which will allow us to track them.
Already did that. Although I think Colin may have left town with his.
We will worry about Colin later.
I love that line. It's like, well, Colin might be the culprit. We don't care if he's gone. He's probably not the culprit. We'll worry about him later.
Second, you must brush up on your Italian, so that during the stakeout you can understand what the agents are saying over the radios.
I can do that.
Good. When you feel you are ready, call me, and we will move forward.
You got it. Ciao.
Worry about him later, worry about him never, you know. Well, my dear Nancy, recent unforeseen events have compelled me to leave Venice rather abruptly. I fear these events, coupled with my hasty departure, will cause you to think less of me than you perhaps already do. I tried to be honest with you, but I did not always succeed, and for that I apologize. Unfortunately, the mistakes I made in the past still dictate much of what I do in the present. But here's the truth. Meeting someone as kind-spirited and inquisitive as you was an unexpected joy. I will treasure your memory always, Justin. P.S. You can have the Chinese puzzle box because it's important to solving the mystery. Thanks, Colin. Alright, so we need to take a look at these common Italian phrases. That's what she's saying. That was what Sophia was saying.
Hello, Nancy. All the tracking devices have been planted, and you have brushed up on your Italian?
Si.
Good. The stakeout will take place at midnight tonight. You and the GBIF agents will allow Nico to enter the Palazzo Opello, then capture him when he tries to get away with whatever he has stolen. And so, I ask you, Nancy, are you sure you are ready to go on the stakeout?
I'm ready.
I am ready.
Then good luck. We will talk again after Nico is captured.
Nancy, the four of us agents will be hiding in the
fourth of the agents. The four of us agents apparently speak perfect English, but we're not going to do this for the sake of the puzzle.
Know where he is, and we will try to catch him, but don't give away our hiding places.
So this is an example. I'm by the white flowers. That person's by the white flowers. I'm by the fountain. Dietro la fontana, dietro la fontana. And this one's by the car. So they'll all shout out where they are, and we need to figure out where they are, because Nico's not going to be in the same place as one of these people, right? He's going to sneak around them. So one's in the statue, one's in the car, one's in the red flowers, and one's in the tree. So everybody's gonna look out here.
He's next to the gondolas.
So you saw somebody was sneaking away there by the gondolas in the middle there, and that was Nico. So we need to click on the person who's not in one of these four locations. So by the statue, the cat, the tree, and the blue umbrella.
He's behind the fountain.
And you need to beat this puzzle 3 times in order to catch him, I believe. So red umbrella, in middle here, over there, and by the tree. This one agent just loves the tree, is always hanging out by the tree. Okay, I didn't really see. It was the statue. It was the statue. Oh, I missed. So car and statue. White flowers. And the tree. So I need to look at all the places that are not that. I didn't see anything there. Red flowers. Again, this area. Blue umbrella. And then hidden in the middle. So statues, trees, the car. Oh, it was the cat. Oh, ah. So one way you can kind of cheat on this puzzle is just run the game inside a window and then just click outside the window to sort of pause the game, and that way, look, the game is paused. I can kind of see everything. Now this isn't, I didn't click at a very good time. You'll notice all I can see is somebody by the red flowers, and that's the agent. but you can see clicking right here means, whoa, 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 all of a sudden I've got 2 or 3 people on screen at once. One of them is behind the statue. That must be Nico.
He's behind the statue.
Fermati. Non riesco a trovarlo.
Oh no, we missed him. Oh. One more try. One more try. I guess we need to find him 4 times. Okay, so here. Red umbrella, cat, and the middle area. So any of these 3 things. The tree. Oh! Tree, statue, cat. Tree, statue, cat, red flowers. I didn't see anything there. Red umbrella, red flowers. Car. Fountain. Statue.
He's behind the statue.
Got it. Woo! So we arrested the Phantom, but sadly, that's not the end of the case.
Nico hasn't admitted anything?
He does not admit that he is the Phantom. He does not even admit that he is Nico Petit. The police and the GDIF have been questioning him all night, but have gotten nowhere.
So we still don't know who Il Dottore is.
And we do not know where any of the stolen artwork is. This is not good, Nancy. Now that Nico has been arrested, the theft ring may break up, and we may never recover the stolen goods.
But Nancy knows where they keep the stolen goods. Nancy, just tell Detective Sophia.
Prudence is not going to like that. Was he carrying anything that might help us? A wallet, an address book?
I am looking at the arrest report. Among the items that were taken from him were a silver trumpet that he had just stolen from the Palazzo Otello, some coins, some matches, a used tissue, a receipt for propano, I should say propane gas. On the back of this receipt were some numbers, 3447.
Well, guess I'll just have to keep snooping around.
Let me know if I can help. Ciao.
So just like Fongo, Nico writes down important passwords on the backs of random pieces of paper. Wow. Wow. These are not very smart culprits. They get foiled by writing notes to themselves. And really, Nico's excuse was, I'm not Nico. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a thief. This trumpet in my pocket, I brought it to the party. Doesn't everybody bring trumpets? I always have a trumpet in my pocket, no matter what. Seriously, I'm not a culprit. Please, don't arrest me.
Oddio, devo andare alla stazione. Sai dov'è la stazione?
Yeah, he must have giant pockets if he can fit an entire, you know, an entire trumpet inside. So, according to, you know, the note on, according to the fax machine, their secret hideout is in Campo Santa Maria, Formosa. This is their storeroom for fenced goods.
I'll bet this is the safe and secure store that was mentioned on that fax machine.
What Nancy said. And now we're going to have this puzzle. Okay, so the capturing Nico puzzle took me about 15 to 20 minutes last time. Obviously went much faster this time, and I also got stuck on this puzzle. So what you want to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So, yeah, this puzzle, this puzzle is really, it can be difficult. It's normally difficult. But on Junior mode, which is the mode we're playing on, you get that little map. On Senior mode, there is no map. Okay, so we just basically want to hit those spots. They basically indicate the various locations that we are going to spin the wheel. So we're on blue, right? We're on circle, so now we want to go across. And that one was kind of easy to figure out because if I'd spun the wheel the other way, I wouldn't be able to cross. So does that make sense? You sort of, you get a sense for this puzzle and which bridges you can go across. Anyway, let's just solve this puzzle as quickly as possible. Okay, number 2 is spinning the wheel right. So now we need to go down a level. So let's go down a level. So I'm going over here. I'm gonna go left. I'll go forward twice to the next location. Basically, I'm crossing this bridge, and then I'm spinning the wheel. Let's see, what location am I at now? Am I at 3 or 4? I'm at the triangle, so I just did number 4. So step number 5 is going to be just simply go across from triangle to diamond. Now, obviously, diamond, I can't go across diamond right now, so I'm going to need to fill this well. So that's how I know I'm spinning the wheel left instead of spinning it right. So right, forward, right. I'm going to spin this wheel right. Basically, I'm going across it, and then I'm immediately draining it. So which step am I on now? I'm on step number 6. So I just did step number 6, which was go across and immediately drain it. So now I could go down to 7. So we go down. U-turn. We're going to go across the bridge. This bridge, we're going to drain this one. So now we've almost got everything ready for circle to be filled up all the way. We're going to... whichever one we're trying to fill... We're actually trying to fill diamond all the way, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So... I'm going to go up. I'm going to U-turn here. I'm going to fill this. I'm going to go up again. I'm going to fill this again. Basically, my recommendation for this puzzle, play on junior mode, have the map, or just follow a set of instructions like I did, which are instructions which have been worked out. Okay, so here we are at their safe house. Hooray! So we've got, they have a conveniently located flashlight. Use the conveniently located flashlight, and this is the opening scene of the game. As soon as we press start, Nancy goes, "Woo, woo, woo." So the code, Nancy should have this on her notes somewhere. So Il Dottore requests that you change the safe room lock combination to 343556.
Killian. Where have I seen that name before?
Nancy has an amazing memory.
The address on this crate is the same address that was on that letter Helena dropped.
Dun 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 dun. Helena! She's the culprit!
Let me out of here! Hey! Open the door!
And now Nancy's going to be drowned. She's going to drown unless we solve this puzzle to open up the exit. So this is very much like the key puzzle that we've done multiple times over the course of this game, where we want to get everything to the exact same level. So the real difference between this is if we get anything too high or too low, it will, I mean, that's an automatic end to the puzzle. So that's an extra layer of difficulty to the make all these things the same level puzzle. and that's one solution. I understand there are multiple solutions, but that's an easy solution. That maybe is the easiest solution, so we're going with that
It's
one.
Helena Burke. She's Il Dottore.
You are sure?
Yes, and I think she knows she's been busted. So you have to activate the tracking device I planted on her and find her before she escapes.
I will activate her device immediately. But because of Carnevale, there are no officers available to follow her. You will have to do this, Nancy.
You want me to track her?
After I have activated the tracking device, your PDA will show a picture of what method of transportation she has taken, whether she's traveling on foot, in a gondola, or by vaporetto. From time to time, it will also announce where she is.
Why can't it announce where she is all the time?
Because that would make the puzzle too easy.
Signal would make the device too easy to detect. So please, Nancy, watch your PDA. It will tell you Helena's method of transportation and her last location. Use this information to figure out where she is headed, so you can.
So basically, we're going to go all over the map, hope to find her. Fingers crossed we can do it.
Send someone to help you as soon as possible.
Okay.
This Prudence officer. I did not like that she forced you on us.
Yeah, once again, Nancy's doing all the work. Come on, police. Can't you arrest Helena yourself?
Yes, Helena's tracking device is activated. She is all yours. Hurry.
I'm just joking. The police are going to show up as soon as we capture her. The police are going to show up. So they just sit around and let Nancy do all the work, and they wait for her to capture the culprit. Oh, she's right there, huh?
Gotcha.
Got ya!
Helena!
Woo!
Don't
Making
try to
very
hide
little
from me,
attempt to
Helena.
hide
Nancy?
Helena.
What are you doing here?
Getting my locket back.
What are you? A cop? A government agent? A thief? What? What do you want?
I'm just an amateur detective who wants what all decent people want. Justice.
I had a feeling you were up to something. Your sudden arrival at Nascosta, your feigned interest in Venice, always asking questions. You've been watching Fango from the Altena all this time, haven't you?
Yep.
And now the little spy wants her locket back. Well, good. Because you're not getting it back. Ever.
Yeah, so now the police are here. Haha! And they capture her.
Don't be too pleased with yourself, Nancy Drew. It's not over between us. Not by a long shot.
No, it's totally over. This is the end of the game. The game is over. Yeah, why does Nancy call herself an amateur detective? She's working with foreign governments. That's how great of a detective she is. Nancy, you're selling yourself short. And can you believe the nerve of Helena stealing Nancy's locket?
True to her word, Helena didn't go quietly. After she was arrested, she insisted that because of me,
But seriously, she's walking around in public with the jewelry that she had stolen from her roommate. Like, did she expect Nancy wouldn't notice that's the locket when she walked back in home that day, you know, to go to sleep?
silly American teenager. A terrible mistake had been made. She claimed that not only was she innocent, but the locket around her neck was hers. But after I showed the authorities everything I discovered, it became clear that all the thefts attributed to the Phantom of Venice were actually perpetrated by a gang. Her gang. It started with Hildegard Killian, a wealthy pork belly heiress in Chicago, who gave Helena a list of the Venetian art objects for which she would happily pay a small fortune should Helena somehow obtain them for her. Inspired by what she had learned while covering the trial of criminal mastermind Leo Macchiano, Helena subtly pumped her sources in the police department for the names of known or suspected criminals who could serve her purposes, which enabled her to put together her very own theft ring.
I like how
made
this
up
ending
of
is basically the
Antonio
Creature of
Fango,
Kapu Cave
codename
ending,
El
where we
Capitano,
explain the
using
entire
everything from
plot
trained
that the
pigeons to
culprits
chess
did.
notations to chocolates. He made sure everyone in the ring knew
At
what they
least
needed
the
to know.
pigeons still
by
hang
the
out
time
with
they
Fango,
needed to
even
know
though
it.
he's in jail.
Gina Scaramuccia, a civil engineer familiar with practically every security system in existence, she determined the best way to steal an item, and via Il Capitano, passed this information along to Nico Brigella, who did the actual stealing. It was his idea to wear the mask and cape while pulling the heists, something of which Helena, Il Dottore, did not approve.
Yep.
He delivered what he stole
Naughty,
to
Nico.
Enrico Tazza, Arlecchino, He hid the items in papier-mâché carnival costume heads and stashed them away until they could be shipped to Hildegard Killian. But thanks to Sophia and me, they're all on their way to prison. Prudence Rutherford was so delighted that all the stolen objects were recovered undamaged that she's decided to include me in her memoirs, which I guess I'm supposed to consider a great honor.
I think Nancy should get at least 3 chapters in Prudence Rutherford's book. One for Secret of the Scarlet Hand, one for Danger by Design, and one for this game. I'm just saying, that's how it works. Prudence met Nancy 3 times. Nancy gets 3 chapters in her book.
Margarita is delighted too. Everyone thinks that because I was staying at Ca Nascosta, she was somehow instrumental in solving the case.
No, she wasn't, but she is looking very snazzy here.
She's suddenly the darling of Venetian high society, which for her is a dream come true. As for Colin, he called me once out of the blue. He had read about the Phantom's capture and had just one question.
Somebody says, Margarita photoshopped herself a new boyfriend. And she made herself extra tan, obviously. Oh, too bad Colin can't Photoshop himself a girlfriend.
Did I get my locket back? When I said I had and was wearing it, there was a long silence, then he just hung up. For a while I felt bad. Then I remembered all those slides.
I felt bad for him, but then I remembered he's actually kind of crazy and weird and I don't like him. So then I felt better about it. Yeah, so there's a person in the corner of the screen with Colin. Who is that? I don't know who that is. I can't recognize that person by their outline. So what did the box spelled out Scopa safe. So all the awards we got was, see, I got the perfect Tesserae award. I had a perfect mosaic. I did it perfectly. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get all the awards because, like I said, it was too late in the game to do the sausage mini-game. That's not a mini-game, but that subplot just, it never appeared. I didn't get the sausages, so it was impossible for me to get all of the awards, and that makes me scream like, I was so close. But yeah, I am still very proud that I got the Tesserae Twitcher, that I got this achievement for the first time in my entire life. Wow.
Castle Malloy has stood empty for almost a century
he
in a
stopped
remote
calling,
corner of Ireland.
but he
The
didn't
few who have
stop
dared to walk among
caring
its crumbling
for
walls
Colin.
have told tales of devious fairies, ghostly lights, and a cursed spirit haunting the ruins. When an old friend of mine insists on holding her wedding there,
Yeah, people are
things
guessing that
quickly go
the
from
random
merry to
woman
menacing,
with Colin
and I
could
soon
have
find
been
myself
Samantha
probing the
Quick.
darkest corners of the castle, struggling to unearth its secrets. Secrets which may have already cost the groom his life. Join me as I make my way
What
through
would
this
Samantha
long-forgotten
Quick be
fortress
doing
in
with
The
Colin,
Haunting
though?
of Castle
Maybe she
Malloy.
got him Nancy's cell phone number? Maybe that's it? That's kind of weird that he would go so far and, you know, tap into his criminal connections just to be able to call Nancy. That seems creepy and strange and strange. All right, here we go. Bloopers.
Phantom of Venice, pump puzzle, take 3. Speed. Action.
Not funny, guys. It almost fell on my toe.
Phantom of Venice, pigeon flyby, take 8. Speed. Action.
Talk about hitting your mark. You okay?
I'm okay. Phantom of Venice, B puzzle, take 8. Action. Hey, Nancy.
Howdy.
Hi, Bernie.
Come here, Pidgey. Come on. Come here, you stupid little... Whoa!
Fongo! Oh, poor Fongo.
It came without warning, seeking a statue and revenge.